everybody doing?
Yeah! Excellent, excellent. You know, this is our second show, and I was sitting down last night, Travis. I was watching the tape of our first show.
That's too bad.
Yeah, I do it all the time, at least twice a day. Well, I realized that we were really funny last time. Well, we were, weren't we?
I was, you weren't.
Well, I was okay.
Yeah.
But I realized we set a really high bar. I mean, it was a hell of a high bar. And I don't know what we're going to do anymore.
We jumped the shark.
Yeah, we're just not funny anymore.
No.
What the fuck happened?
You're old.
Yeah.
You're older than you were last time.
But seriously, Travis, what the fuck? What the fuck?
I have no fucking idea.
I don't know anymore. There's something missing. I'm sorry, everyone. There's something wrong. God.
You know what, DeWitt? Last time we were kind of more fucked up than we are this time.
Oh, Travis!
I think we got the trick right here.
Oh! I'm so much funnier now! Oh!
I feel the comedy in my veins.
Oh! Beautiful. That's the problem. You got it. So, it is our second show. This is the second edition of Late Afternoon.
Episode 2.
Episode 2. And we have an exciting show, people. An amazingly exciting show. We have Kelsey Jarbo, right?
Yeah.
We have Crazy Nancy. We have Kelly Brandon. We have Danielle Freeman.
Yeah! We just have so many guests. We're resplendent with guests, and I'm not even sure I used that right. But hell, who cares? That's what a late show's about. We have so much going on tonight, guys. After Andy Lee, like there could be anything after Andy Lee, we have Peggy Chin coming on, Julie Chin's mother. It's exciting. We'll have a little chat. It's a family affair.
It is always a family affair here Late Afternoon. It really is. And then we have our musical guest. Exciting. Try Five.
Don't forget the Museum of Modern Nature.
And Ranger Kev and Ranger Dan will be stopping by a little later from the Museum of Modern Nature. That's right, folks. It's exciting. It's adventurous. It's good stuff. It really is. But the weird thing to me is, I call these people guests. It's hard. Because
they're really family.
At Late Afternoon, it is family. It's a love thing.
It's like the Partridge Family.
Or the Manson
family.
Yeah, that's what I think. He's Danny Bonaducci, I'm Charles Manson. I just say it.
Can I still have the swastika on my forehead though?
Sure. I think Danny Bonaducci's sporting that now.
All right, great.
Well, speaking of family, great segue, right?
No, it's not. Yeah.
Speaking of family, this is a serious moment, guys. This is a serious moment. My dog has been very sick lately. She turns out she's an older dog. She's 12. She has diabetes. She's been in and out of the hospital the last couple of days. I really did want to take a serious moment to give it up for Johnny and Travis. Without them this past week, I've been so involved, this show wouldn't have happened. So if you would, guys, please. Thank you. But this got me thinking a lot about family. We've got this late afternoon family, this tight late afternoon family, and that reminds me of my family in so many ways. It's never the actual good memories you remember. It's the truth. Not even the bad ones. It's the really weird shit. That's what you remember. That's what you always remember. And hopefully if, tech goes right, I actually get my PowerPoint up on screen at some point, then we'll be able to go from there.
Ian DeLeon.
Yeah. Not so much family anymore. He's estranged now. So I'm thinking...
The creepy uncle.
I'm thinking a lot about family, and I thought about the weirdest experience I can remember with my family. I thought I'd share it with you. I'm scarred. You should be too. So I'm 18. I just came home from college for the first time, and my mother said she wants to take me out for our first dinner as adults. Now, of course, what I assume this means is we're going to go out somewhere, we're going to drink coffee, smoke cigarettes.
Wait, you're from the South, so this could go anywhere. Sorry.
Thank you, Travis.
Sorry.
Thank you. So anyway, are we done?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So she takes me out for an adult dinner. I think this means we're going to stay out past 11, drink coffee, have cigarettes, things adults do, right? Well, we sit down at the table, and immediately the waitress walks up, someone I went to high school with. I am from a very small town. And as soon as the waitress walks up, instead of ordering our drinks, my mother proceeds to ask me, DeWitt, do you know how to pleasure a woman? The waitress didn't really want to take our order after that. She walked away for a few minutes. I then was just bombarded for the next hour and a half with absolute mind-numbing stuff. My mother informed me that she's really into oral sex, but too much tongue is a turn-off. Remember this. I blanked out for about an hour and a half, and then I finally came to again, and I looked down, and my mother had drawn a hand-drawn diagram of the clitoris. And she was pointing out things. I mean, there was key points. There was still no PowerPoint. It happens. Okay. Anyway, so the worst... What the fuck? Exactly. What the fuck? So, the worst part of this story isn't having an hour and a half lecture with my mother about what she really enjoys. That's something you never get out. I mean, you're involved in some later on, and you just get in your mind, ooh, DeWitt, I really enjoy that. It kills it. That's not the worst part.
Mexican restaurant, right, DeWitt?
That is exactly right. It's exactly right.
I can't think of a bean flicking joke right here.
But the worst part is, she doesn't tip. She's never tipped in her life. The only tip she left is, well, that diagram from a moment ago. Yeah. I went to high school with this person. It was a tough one. I thought it was a good tip. It's worth at least $3 or $4.
Yeah.
At least. Well, folks, let's talk about news for a minute. I think news is important in these days and times. There's a lot going on. Barack Obama just okayed offshore drilling. Awesome, right? Well, some people feel otherwise. I think it needs to happen personally, but we don't need to get too serious. Iran, lots of problems.
Oh yeah, they got camera phones.
They have camera phones now, and they're sexting pictures of ankles just left and right. It is chaos there. Chaos.
Dirty shit.
It's horrible. It's Girls Gone Wild to a new level. I mean, just a whole new level. But real news, people. Real news. What just happened? The iPad came out. That's right, folks. iPad.
You know, DeWitt,
iPad.
I hear a lot of people in Boston are having tech support issues with the iPad.
Oh, why's this?
They're calling up and they're going, I need help with my iPad. Your iPod, sir? Your iPod?
Well, in that and the unfortunate...
Finland, we're getting older.
Many people think that it's actually just a high-tech administration device. It's not. But seriously, the iPad's all about these fancy apps. There's so many apps for the iPad now. Travis, you were telling me about one earlier.
Which one?
The Netflix.
You can watch Netflix on your iPad.
You can watch Netflix on your iPad now. It's great. You can check movie times. You can check the status of the tower vending machines if you want. They do have Rolos.
They do?
The rollers are back. You're good, Travis. Yeah, it's exciting. But the best of all has to be that every iPad now comes complete with an app that informs you in real time how mega fucking rich Steve Jobs is. That's right, folks. That's right. He's so fucking rich. That's right, folks. But seriously, let's talk some more current news, some things that are happening. Ever since 9/11, the airline industry's been flipped on its head. I mean,
yeah, literally.
Yeah, I agree with that. But it's gotten worse, guys, and it's getting much worse as the days go by. Ryanair, a discount Irish airline, they've decided they're going to start charging people for using the restroom. This is the truth. Yay!
Drinking the whole way to Dublin. That's going to cost me like $10,000.
That's exactly. Well, here's some perspective. For an hour-long flight, it'll cost you $2 to $5 to use the toilet. For a 4-hour or longer flight, it'll cost you $10 to use the toilet. And it'll cost you a whole $85 to join the Mile High Club. But, that may sound expensive, you get your choice of steward or stewardess and a little pack of peanuts. It's great.
How about a big bag of peanuts?
Well, that's only if you pick the steward. That's only if you pick the steward. When we're talking news, we're Americans. We're all American here. Yeah! Another great American. That's right. We have to talk celebrities. If we're talking news in America, we must talk celebrity gossip.
It's the only thing we really have.
That's all we care about.
It's the only thing that's not negative.
Well, this is in a very positive. Ricky Martin, my friend. I wish he was my personal friend, but he's not. You know, from the boy band Menudo, he sang that song about she bangs things. You know, great guy. Well, apparently Ricky Martin has come out of the closet. He's gay.
Shocker.
I'm beyond shocked. And actually, I went trolling the internet looking for any, sort of, could we have told? Is there something? I couldn't find anything, people. There was no clue. No clue whatsoever.
Wasn't the original plan to Photoshop an image and then you just found that?
Yeah, I didn't have to Photoshop anything. They kind of gave that one to me. Really? No evidence, no clue whatsoever. So,
I hate to get serious again, but it's been a bad week, bad couple weeks. Can we have a brief moment of silence to remember the great Corey Haim? Folks, I'm distressed, and I have to say honestly, I'm distressed. I was 12 years old, I was getting interested in girls, but all they were interested in was Corey Haim. A few of them Corey Feldman, but they were real deviants. You didn't want to go near them. Star of such great movies as The Lost Boys, License to Drive, yeah! The Goonies, that's right. That's right. Well, what did they say in that movie?
Goonies never say die.
No, they just die and they don't say much at all.
I can picture Feldman like pounding on his coffin.
No! Goonies never say die, Corey! Well, the sad thing is, in the last few years, Corey Haim's life has not been brilliant. He put this ad in Variety magazine. And again, no need to, oh, well, that's a little ahead of things. No need to really Photoshop anything. This is not a stunt. I'm back. I'm ready to work. I'm ready to make amends. And I'm now wearing food. Sad, sad stuff, folks. He paid for this out of his own pocket.
Another non-photoshopped image.
Yeah, isn't it great? They just give it to me nowadays. But the worst part is, apparently he had a horrible, horrible addiction to prescription pills. In the days surrounding his death, he bought more than 550 prescription medications. I kind of wish that were funny. I just want to know what happened to the leftovers.
Yeah, where are the leftovers?
Feldman popped.
Feldman,
Yeah, Corey Feldman. You bastard. But again, I like Ricky Martin saying, could there have been any clue? Could we have ever known? Was there any possibility? Well, I couldn't tell. Could you tell he's strung out? No. He looks like Scott. He looks a day older. Well, I don't know what that tells us. Just because he looks like Scott. Oh, Jesus. We're talking celebrity fascination here, and I think we should talk briefly about one of my fascinations. Last semester, I learned what Twitter was. Yeah, Twitter!
For the people here, DeWitt, really quick, what is Twitter and what is a tweet?
Okay, people go onto the interweb, okay? Follow me if you can here, guys. And they tweet every little thing that's happened to them. Hey, I just had a successful bowel movement. Hi, I'm going to the store and I left my door unlocked. You know, anything that comes to mind. My favorite Twitter page right now, though, is a page called Shh, Don't Tell Steve. It's an absolutely great Twitter page. I'll give you a brief explanation. This man is roommate with a guy named Steve. I hope it's a pseudonym. And he tweets on everything Steve's ever done and never tells anyone. Or never tells Steve. One of the most recent tweets that I enjoyed was, Steve came up to me today and said, hey man, check this out, something really cool. I had the hiccups yesterday, and I jerked off and they went away. Or
Try that.
Yeah, you should.
Next time I don't have the hiccups.
Or no hiccups, who cares? Who needs it? Another one of my favorite tweets recently from Don't Tell Steve